Today we are back to Stanley Parable. Last episode we got a little taste, a little treat, a little sample of the new content. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Today we are fully diving into the new content and potentially some new endings. I wonder if whoever the person is on the launch is going to show up again. What time is it? Oh, because I promised him I would come back again, which I am. I am coming back again for this game. Does anyone really, truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. Oh my God. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. No, you're my friend now. I keep coming back for you, friend. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications. But who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more adjusting. There's no more information for me to gather. You've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. There's more data to collect. You haven't asked me for like my favorite color or my favorite movie or anything like that, like basic friendship stuff. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I do. It's 12 p.m. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Oh, no. Oh, I feel like he's breaking up with me. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? I do, actually. Like during COVID, I enjoyed my own company enough, so I was fine with isolation. That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, that's time for me to leave. What time is it? Time for you to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. Talk soon. Who is this person? I want to know. The narrator ever mentioned you? So yeah, last time we left off, the office changed a little bit. We're gonna go explore this new office. What the fuck happened here?
Psst! Stanley!
Narrator!
Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something.
Should we go or should we? There's another path over there. Let's go follow the narrator for now. I feel like that would be a good first try. I always start with following him because at the end of the day, he seems like the good guy in the situation. All right, where are you taking me, buddy?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well,
Oh,
it got
yes.
me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it
You
away
made
here where the
this?
game's developers
Holy
won't
shit.
find it. Just our
This
little
is
secret.
beautiful.
Take a look. I
Thank
call
you.
it the memory zone. It's where I've been
Whoa.
storing all my favorite memories so
That's
I can relive the
gorgeous.
peak experiences of my
Buddy,
life
you made that?
whenever I
That's
want.
amazing.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Sky's so blue. Birds are singing. Can I just stay here forever?
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how
2013,
wonderful Stanley
Stanley
Parable
Parable
was
was
before
launched.
it was sullied with a cheap
Memory,
re-release?
sweet memory.
Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
I think that's
Back
the
then,
freedom
video
ending. right?
games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Only words. BAFTA, Stanley Parable. Had they won BAFTA? Good times, memories, beautiful. I've never played the original Stanley Parable, but I wish I did. I feel like it was revolutionary when they came out with the game, like never seen before kind of thing, which I feel like there still isn't a game like this. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Cool. Great. So I won't get it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So they were nominated for all these things, but they never won. What is it? The insane ending, I think this was? Let's keep going. Whoa. Few flowers? Oh, I love these flowers. It's a piano.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. Stephanie Sterling writes,
I
and
can't
quote,
imagine any bad reviews of
"We're
this
so
game. I
many
mean,
games that aspire to be more than games.
I
end up
haven't
less
had
than
anything
any
bad
form
to
of
say about
art.
this game so far.
Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds
wish there
to
was
be every
more
game ever
jumping in it.
created. Did you hear
I
that,
can
Stanley?
really use more jumping.
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Yeah.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Oh, it still is.
It's just a husk now.
I guess the office
Lifeless
changed,
husk
so
with
we
an
don't know if
hour
we
of
can ever
new
go back to the
elevator
original
content.
game. Sad. Oh, more museum stuff. Oh, different paraphernalia. Person of the Year, Stanley. Wow. All the buttons. The end is never the end.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices
That's
I've
true.
ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10.
The
Don't you
choices
get it,
actually
Stanley? The game was
lead
perfect.
somewhere, which is cool.
It didn't need
I know a
anything
lot of
else.
games
It didn't need new
claim
content.
to have choices,
It
but it's
just
like,
needed to be left alone.
is it really a
To spend
choice,
the
or
rest
is it
of
just
time
going to be like
collecting
good ending or
dust
bad
in the
ending?
hallowed
That's it.
hall of beloved video game memories.
Aw, yeah. It's a great game. You should be proud, narrator. Oh, I can't go through here. Whoa. The Serious Room 2013. I read about this. I think the ultimate version cannot have the codes, like console codes, put in. I researched through it. I looked it up. I tried to find the way to do it, but I couldn't. It's only the original Stanley Parable that can do that. Therefore, I can't get some of the endings for that reason. For example, the Serious Room is one of those endings that you can get through the console. But I don't think I could get it, which is sad.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to
This
have
is
it
the
all
basement?
over again. Wait, hang on. I don't
is
recall
this
this
place?
part of the memory zone
Oh, can I
before.
get a drink? I'm
What's
thirsty.
this? What's down here?
Been walking around so much.
Oh, no. Oh, God,
Steam
no.
reviews.
Stanley is a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Steam is
I
great.
haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine
I don't know about
what's
the
been
community,
collecting
but
down
Steam as a
here.
platform
Surely
itself
these reviews
is
were
great.
glowing as well, weren't they?
Let's go. Oh no! Narrator, don't look.
Honestly,
Don't
I
look.
could
Turn
not be
away.
bothered to play this game
Turn
to full
away. It
completion.
doesn't exist.
The
Look, this
narrator
one's
is
a positive
obnoxious
one.
and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny. I'm trying
Unfunny?
to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
It's like
I
the
suppose I
worst
could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley
insult
Parable,
I can think
but
of
the game is
anyone
already
giving
such a
me
densely
said I'm
layered
unfunny.
web of
Ugh,
profound
heartbreaking.
philosophical insights that
Don't
I can't
comment
even
that,
imagine
please.
where I'd have the room to
I'm
stick
gonna
them.
cry. More negative reviews?
Okay, let's see
No.
what this one says.
Look, there's a positive one. Why don't you
the
read
idea
that
for
one?
the game is good. For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy.
Quite a
Honestly,
bit.
You can.
Quite preachy.
Goodness, this is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it...
Oh, they only
well,
also play
I
for
was
3
thinking
hours,
maybe,
which is
but maybe it wasn't.
not nearly long enough to
Yeah.
capture the greatness
What
of
an
this
awful
game.
memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh, there's a new door.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
No, it's great. I'm sure the new content will add to it, if there is
What's
any.
this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
That's true. That
A
is the
skip
thing. Oh, this person
Well,
plays
yes.
9.8
yes,
hours.
I think we can do that. If I'm
That's
truly
good.
too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
No, I
Not
don't
if
want
it
to
means we can
skip.
strike
I
these
love your
negative
rants.
Reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
Whoa.
Yes, a skip
Damn,
button
what
we
is this
shall
place? Like, where are we? Are we outside of the building? Are we still in the building? Is this all machine simulated experience? Or are we full on meta? We understand that this is a
And
video
here it
game.
is.
And
Go
the
ahead
narrator
and give
can
it a
control
shot.
all the
I'll pop
environments
you
because
forward
this is
in
a video
time
game.
So that the second my incessant droning starts to bore
I was
you,
still in a
with just
delusion
the
that I'm
push of a
Stanley in the
button, You'll have
office.
zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered.
I don't care
No
for
more
it. I
listening
don't
to
care
me
about it.
rambling on
I
and
don't want
on
to
and
skip.
on. No,
I like
The Stanley
I like
Parable
you,
is a
narrator.
game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
No.
We'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable
God.
monologue.
I
And it
knocked
goes
my
something
mouse.
like this. The story and the choices, or what
No.
have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time.
I wanna
At
listen
which
to
time,
you.
everything all at once. So, now you see, blah, 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 blah. It's the only
Okay,
thing
fine.
there is. How many billions
Fine,
left
okay.
until so much more
This is
than
getting
forever
boring.
ago?
Sorry,
Which is why-
narrator. I gotta skip.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was
Maybe if
plenty
they
of time
stayed
for me
longer
to
and letting
deliver a
him
long,
rant, something
rambling
would have
monologue
happened, but-
full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description
Skip.
of it. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Yeah,
But that's the
for
power of
sure.
the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all...
Poof.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45
Oh,
minutes.
jeez.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Oh,
But
we're
at
gonna
any
make him
rate,
go
I
crazy
do
with the
suggest
skips
that we
because he's
not
spending
press
so
the
much
button
time by
again.
himself
I
rambling.
think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Ah,
Where
good
did
question.
the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into
Oh!
this room? I do feel quite certain
Let
that
me
there was
out,
one here
please.
before. How
I don't want to
else
be
would
here
we have
anymore,
gotten
but
into the room in the
we can
first
also
place?
skip again.
Stanley, please don't push the
Don't yell at
button
me.
again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been
Oh,
frozen
I wonder if the
there.
time changes over
I don't
there.
know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely
I know,
gone.
so the only thing I can
I've
do is
looked
just
at it
push
from
the
every
button,
angle.
so
I've
I
checked
will.
every one of those.
Push the button.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Oh.
My goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Oh, it's deteriorating.
Stanley,
Maybe we
think
can
it's
skip
been a
enough
week
that the
or
cement
2 weeks.
in the walls
I've been sitting here
deteriorates and
all
we
that
can get
time,
out of here.
Just sitting here, not a single person to
Looks like
speak
there's
with.
something glowing
And
back
you'd think
there.
that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley.
Skip.
It isn't the...
Oh, it's dark.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again.
How long has it
Welcome.
been now?
I have had time to think about you and about
Time's
us and about
irrelevant.
everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat
After
down in
a
one place and
year?
not moved for one entire year?
Holy
Let me
shit. Oh,
describe
yeah,
it for
there's the
you.
ladder in the
To
back. That's
begin
it.
with, there is only
Climb it.
regret. There
Can't
is only
jump.
the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days,
Well, time to regret some
months.
more. Are you still there even? Hello? Hello? Okay, skip again. What's beeping? The clock fell off. Oh! Is that a smoke detector? There's no fire. Who installed it while I was in the skip mode?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Hey, I'm
But
back.
where are
Stop
the jokes?
ranting.
Where are the jokes? They
Acknowledge
bemoaned,
me.
They screamed. They gnashed their teeth and said, entertain.
All right, fine. Am I just stuck here forever? What do I do? Do I restart the game? Just keep pushing skip, but nothing's happening. What if the skip button breaks? Oh, that would be good.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
We broke
is never
him.
the
He's
end,
broken.
Is never the end, is
Hello,
never the
I'm
end, is
here,
never
I'm
the
back.
end, is never
Talk
the
to me.
end, is never the end, is-
I couldn't do anything else. I had to do it. I feel bad. I broke him. Now he's gone again. What the fuck? What's happening? Oh, yes, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for the building to start breaking down so I can get the fuck out of here. We just need a little bit more breakage. We need a little bit more time to pass. Yeah, sunlight. Okay, this is a good start. We need some structural walls to start destructing before we can get out of here. Boop. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay. So we're really time traveling here, huh? The structure should be dissolving much faster, I feel like. I remember reading this book. It was like about a world without humans. If people disappeared today completely, what would happen to our structures, to everything, and how that would change and how the nature would take over, which was very fascinating. But yeah, I feel like this building should deteriorate at a faster rate. Whoever built it should be proud. Oh, dark. The button? Oh, what are those sounds? I don't like it. It's so creepy. Let's get out of here. Maybe in 100 years we'll see something better. No, it's not better. What was that? Skip button, skip. Skip, 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 skip. Whoa. All right, we can get out of here. Desert. So the world died, huh? Cool. Can I jump now? No, I still can't jump. Even in the post-apocalyptic world without the narrator, I still cannot jump. Chill, I'm the last person on Earth. Oh, we're back. That's a fun one. We just skipped ourselves to the end of the world. Love it. Okay, so we're not in that pathway anymore, I don't think. The new content door is wide open, I think. There it is. The new content. Hell yeah. Now we're talking.
Good. You notice my sign.
Yeah.
Yes, I have something
It was
very
hard to
exciting
miss.
to show you.
Did you do something new? Did you do something different? Did you create more content outside of the desert? Or a skip button? Which I didn't ask for, by the way. Oh, there's another door down there. What if we come out and then go back on? Will it take us somewhere else? No. Well, worth a try. Dinky elevator.
You
We've
see,
seen this
Stanley,
before.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original
100%.
Stanley Parable was
I
a
paid
landmark,
extra money
and
for
any
this.
new content for it
Gave
should
me
live up to
something.
that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it
Whoa.
one step even further.
Holy shit.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever
Oh my
the
God.
Stanley Parable 2.
Oh! Hell
Yes,
yeah.
you see, isn't this far superior
end
to
is
a
never
measly
the end
re-release with a
again.
few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged
427.
sequel,
I
an
love
entirely
it.
new experience built from the ground up.
I
While
wonder
there are
why
so
they
many
didn't do it
possibilities,
this.
They could go in so many
Why they
different
didn't do
directions.
Stanley Parable 2, but they
This
did
is
Ultra
what
Deluxe,
fans have
which
truly been asking
Taste the
for.
sequel. I like that idea because it's an expansion on the game versus like a new
Calling
story.
it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra
It depends on what you're
Deluxe.
going
What does
for.
it even mean?
I love this
But
new
the
office.
Stanley
So
Parable
fancy.
2, now that's
So
an
modern.
artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and
Yeah.
innovation and long-term
It
franchising
screams,
potential.
we are a magazine with a lot of hipsters who work for us. That's the kind of vibe this office is given. Different logo iterations. Some of these look like other games' logos. You can't use that. Let's keep going.
Now, to be clear,
Fancy
I haven't
office.
quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be,
Hmm.
but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Yeah.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will
This
sort
way
of
to the show
naturally
floor.
spring
Perfect.
up around
I want to
them.
see. Red
It'll all
carpet
work
for
itself
me?
out. Game
Oh, you
development
shouldn't
is much
have.
more of a fuzzy
No, you
magic
should
than
have. I'm
anything
a Stanley. I'm
scientific or
famous.
logical, really.
New features. It's great. I love this welcome. This is much better. Whoa.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new
Oh
features.
my god, there's so many things to do here. Office decoration, Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. The button says the name of the player that is playing the game. Ooh, I want to know. There's no way you can guess my name. Hear your name in the game. There's no
For the
freaking way you
Stanley
can pronounce
Parable
it.
2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course,
Perfect
first and
buttons.
most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
I've never given
So
you
with
my
that in
name.
mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Would it just say
Isn't that
Stanley? Or
wonderful?
just random, generic, most common American name? Jim!
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name
I'll
it
be
is.
Jim if you
Here,
want me to
let's
be
have
Jim
you
game.
role play as Jim
This is
to
locked.
really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay,
My name is
here we
Jim.
go.
Hi,
Let's
nice to
take
meet
a
you.
Deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim.
Life would
and
be
as
much
Jim,
easier if I
watching
was a
your
Jim.
dreams crumble into dust.
That's for
Do
sure.
you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and
Yes,
press
I
the
feel it
button.
in my bones. I am white. I am middle-aged. I own property because I bought it back in the day where it was dirt cheap, and I do not know my own privilege. Jim!
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a
Yes.
rush! That was you! The
Love
button
it.
describes
I love
you.
being
Do it again,
Jim.
do it again.
Yes, Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal
I love the Jim
validation.
button. Yeah, it is a little bit more than the previous version. Because there we just had a jump circle. I would love to see someone playing this game.
I suppose I could allow
Oh.
only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2.
Entrance over
That
there.
would actually
I want to
save me
go
the
in
work of
there.
finishing
But I
this
want to finish
feature.
looking at everything that he wants me to look at before I go into any secret pathways. Bucket? Yeah, let's go for the bucket. The reassurance bucket. I need some reassurance. Make sure I'm doing a
complaint
good
of the
job
Stanley
playing this
Parable
game.
was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
There's no bucket.
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in
Oh.
those who played it.
Where's the bucket?
I am happy to say that after much consideration,
I need
I've
reassurance.
engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's
Okay.
the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
They're bringing
You
it
see,
down.
Stanley, anytime you're
Oh my God,
holding
look
the
at it,
bucket,
it's glorious.
A sense of calm and
The
ease
bucket.
will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Whoa, I can do
As
so
long
many
as you
things
hold
with the
onto
bucket.
The many
Can't
disorienting
do anything with the bucket,
contradictions
but
of
I would love a
Stanley
bucket,
Parable
please.
Will feel perfectly
I love an item in
normal
this
and
game.
Perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be
It's
honest,
grounding. It's a grounding
much more
object. You
convenient
sometimes
solution
need
for
those.
me than actually
Like a fidgeting
redesigning the
fidget
game to
spinner,
be less
something like that.
uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the
Okay,
perfect
give me.
solution.
Give
Come
it to
on,
me.
Give it a try.
A bucket. I love
Can
it.
you
Thank
feel
you.
The glow of comfort, even in the
Yes.
face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
Feels so
And in
good.
fact, can I say that I
So
do believe
shiny.
the bucket lends you an air of charisma as
Can
well?
I look into it?
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh, narrator. Stop
benefits
talking
of
like
the
that to
bucket
me.
seem
I
to
like
go
you
on and
too
on,
much
don't they?
already.
All this and more.
Don't seduce me. Can I put it back?
In the Stanley
No.
Parable 2.
Am I just stuck with it? Hello, it's shaking. The handle is
Does anyone
shaking
give out
while I
awards for
walk. That's so
most
cute.
enjoyable bucket in a
Well,
video
if I'd
game?
known I would
That
be stuck
really
with a
should be
bucket,
an
I wouldn't
award
have
if it
gone
isn't
picked it up
already.
first thing. All right, let's look around some more with the bucket. Look, bucket. Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. Yay. A whole new office. Ooh. Baby's all grown up. Bankruptcy. What is that? Please, no screenshots. Nothing happened, though. Okay, never mind. You heard Jim in the game. The button that says Jim, that's Jim. Please, no screenshots. All right, no more screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the
pretty
new
concept
version,
art.
the office could use a bit of decoration.
Definitely.
Like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and
More
Happy
focuses, more
12th
plants.
Birthday.
We want it to look
Which
like a
would you go
jungle,
with?
so we don't think so much about the miserable life. Oh, there it is. Happy 12th birthday. Stepnies. I like the white ones more.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize
No,
that you knew which
I like
one
the
you
blue-
actually
white
really
ones.
wanted
I
all
don't-
along.
Oh,
Happy
God.
12th birthday, step-niece it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with...
I like
No.
the other one
No,
more.
I've made my
Oh,
decision.
wow, this
We're
place is
moving on.
huge. Holy fuck, narrator, this is great. This is so much better than the other one. Come on, Bucket. Let's check it out. What? Just keeps going. Hello?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a
Oh
video
my god,
game.
it's a giant hole
This is
in
in
the
fact
ground.
a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. infinite falling.
Infinite
you can fall
hole.
until the end of time.
I don't want to fall with the
A
bucket. Can I
stunning
leave it
leap forward in
outside?
Video games as a medium.
All right. Well, I don't want to go in the hole. I guess that could be one of the endings. Hang on tight, bucket. We're going.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can
Return to the
continue
surface,
on.
okay.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my
Again.
ideas for the sequel. Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole.
I love
now.
the hole.
Did you really need to see it again?
Yeah.
I don't know what else there is
I
to
wanna
say,
see what's
Stanley.
at the bottom.
It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever.
Maybe there's
there
a
really
bottom
are
to
so
it.
many other
on,
fascinating
man.
exhibits that I prepared
Let my
for you.
curious
I really
mind
spent
run.
quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them.
That's the
How
bottom.
about we
There's
go
the
ahead
button.
and press that teleport button again, so we can get back to what's really important about.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh goodness!
There is a
Well, this is
button.
rather embarrassing, Stanley.
And someone was chain
I'll be
smoking in
honest
here.
with you, I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to
The
hit
pause
the
button
bottom.
isn't normal.
Yes, I know. I told you
Roman
the hole was
numerals.
infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem.
How dare you?
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
You
Why
said
don't
some
we
things.
just
I can't
put
even
all
talk
this
to you back
behind
to you.
us and agree
My name
to
is
just
Jim.
call the hole mostly infinite. If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole.
I guess
and we
we'll
can
return
move
to the
on.
surface.
I'll just
What
be up
happens if
here
I just
when
stay
you're ready.
here? Oh, I fell so far down. But I didn't die. I didn't even hurt. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Oh, I can stay here forever. Just the two of us. All right, let's go back to the surface.
Oh,
Yep.
for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
The problem
the problem
is
is
me.
that you like
It's
holes
me.
too much.
Hi.
Normal.
Am I gonna get copyright strike for
for
singing all these songs because I'm so
goes
on
forever till
key?
the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of.
Hey, I'm back.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yes,
I
it
couldn't help
did.
but
Oh,
feel
it looks
you
like it's
spent
so
a
much
little less
shorter.
time in there than you did before. I mean,
There's perfectly fine
admittedly,
cigarettes
I
down there on the
didn't
floor. I
make an
can
infinite hole.
smoke
I
some.
didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had
Meeting at
enough
2
of the
p.m.
hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
And drop
Had
again.
enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about.
I
And I've
love
had enough
talking
of
to
the
you,
hole for a
narrator.
lifetime.
But I'm curious about this hole that keeps shortening.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
So much shorter now.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that
But
it's
it
growing
shrinks.
steadily less and less infinite.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
suspect that
Aren't
I'm
you
starting
curious
to
about
hit the
that too,
point
narrator?
where it's no longer feasible to
I'm
call
breaking
the hole
your
infinitely
game.
deep,
Your
even
Stanley
by the
Parable
lax
2.
overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
I don't know,
Stanley,
let's try
I have
again.
no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Perfect. He's on board
Well,
with
there it
me.
is. The shame of my lie has come to
Oh
haunt
my
me.
god.
Now, how is this
Oh.
still appealing to you? I
Wait,
know
I'm
you're
stuck.
obsessed with holes,
I'm
but at
stuck 'cause
this
I can't
depth,
jump.
I just
Shit.
can't see this scratching
No,
itch.
let me out.
Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to
Okay,
move
return to the
on.
surface.
Hmm.
Nothing's happening.
Is the
No!
teleport button not
I'm
working?
stuck. Help.
You sure?
Go, bucket,
Well, I
run.
mean,
Throw the bucket over.
I really don't
At
have
least
an
I can survive.
explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
I'm trying.
Still nothing?
No,
Well, I suppose.
let me out of
I
here.
suppose there is one thing
I'm
I
in
can
a
do
little
to fix
mini
this.
jail.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a
Don't leave
win for
me.
everyone. You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
No,
Take
please.
care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful
What the fuck am I supposed to do now? I can't get out. I can only crouch. But that's not helpful. I can't teleport. Do I restart? Should I restart? Is this my existence now? In this hole? The hole is going down. Oh, snap. Mysterious. It's like an elevator. I love the music. Epic. This feels epic. Say goodbye to the daylight bucket. Or the office light, I guess. Fluorescent light bulbs. Oh. What the fuck? This is awesome. Oh, look at me with my bucket. I'm not actually holding it. Oh my god, so epic. Pow. Pow. Oh, I have brown eyes. He looks like an actual person, Stanley. Change your perception. Nothing happens, though. Change my perception, but nothing happens. Oh, the music changes. No, next. Singing. Change your reality. Whoa. That's cool. And this like cursed singing. I love it. Ah! Oh, puppies! What the fuck is happening? Change my perspective because I want to see the whole thing. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's good. Change yourself. Oh, Stanley. Oh my god. What am I now? Oh, I'm upside down. Woo! Cute! Is he like a little cartoon character? Oh, that's adorable! Oh, I want to place this Stanley. I don't want to place this Stanley. This looks fucking cursed.
Stanley?
Ah.
Stanley!
Something's
Stanley!
happening, narrator.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into
Stanley was
dreamland.
dreaming.
But we
He's a
can't
real
have that,
person. He
Stanley,
dreams.
Because this hole is just so darn
Actually, fun fact, I don't have dreams. I don't know why. Maybe I don't remember them. Or maybe there's something in my psyche. Or maybe I just rest all night, but I rarely get dreams. Like once or twice a year, I'll have a dream, but nothing. Since I'm 16 years old, I stopped having them. Just a fun fact. I don't know if anything is wrong with me.
Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
What?
Toodlepip.
Don't leave me in this mess. All right, maybe I'll daydream again. Is the hole gonna keep going down? Okay, just threw me out. Maybe that was an ending of some kind? Hey, we're back and the bucket is with me.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of
Okay,
the
no more hole. Jump circle. Mostly infinite hole. The button that says the name. Okay, let's go to the jump circle. Free, new, and easy achievement. I can't believe it that simple. Get it here. Yes, please. Look at Stanley with an achievement. Cute. I wonder who they took for the appearance. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get it right now.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You
Jesus,
see,
does it have to be
this
so
lever,
complicated,
and when you pull it,
machinery?
The achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
What?
I'm not a wizard,
If I
Stanley.
keep pulling the
But I
lever,
guarantee
nothing
it will be
happens.
fixed in the sequel. To
Come
at last
on.
satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans
Give
all
it
over
to
the
me.
world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you. And I promise it will happen.
But I have a bucket. I should get whatever I want. I've become spoiled now that I've been given a gift. No achievement for me, I guess.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen
Oh
yet?
my god, this place is huge. The jump circle, obviously. Oh, I bet I have no
You know
jumps
what?
remaining.
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley
Yeah.
Parable 2 as well.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time
There was
we
only
saw the jump
30.
circle.
There's not that many.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Brutal. I wanted to jump. I was hoping jumps would come back. Mostly infinite hole. Fine, it ended. Okay, what else do we have? Free achievements, setting world champion. Let's do some settings. I want to be in. I've set my settings. I've played around with them. What the fuck? That's new. New door. I guess I can't go into the world settings because I haven't gone through all the settings. I just did the important ones, and that's all that matters. Epilogue? What? Okay. Let's try it out.
Epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes.
I just got
yes, it would
sped
go at
back
the end
out.
of the-
Oh, that was the door. Okay.
Well, we'll figure that out later.
You don't know it yet? He said figure it out later, so maybe if I come back later. This game can throw anything at you. Collectibles. All right. Did you add something that I can actually find? Collect them all. I'm ready.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative
I want to
is
collect
that
them
there
all.
will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them.
Put them in my
and then
bucket.
you move the hell on with your unremarkable.
Yay! 6. All right. I'll try to collect them all, even though there's no reward. It's okay. I'm task-oriented.
God, it really is the
Not
worst when you
reward-oriented.
collect everything in a video game, and then
that's
they
the
give you a
exit.
big fancy reward
Is that
for
it?
it.
Is there anything else to
Absolutely
see here?
tragic.
Jump circle, yes. This map, yes. Free achievement. Could not get it. The button that says the name of the player. Jim. Merch! Can I buy anything? Can I get a new t-shirt for Stanley? The end is never the end. I want that t-shirt. Whoa, those posters look so serious. Should I exit? I guess I got my bucket. I got everything out of this experience that I needed to get. I'm good. Let's keep moving.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to
I feel
move
like I
on
explored
now?
everything. Whose briefcase is this? Epic posters. I love it. No screenshots, please. All right, I'll try to contain
So,
myself.
Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul.
Are you
It's
gonna
going
show
to
me
work.
something?
There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay
I don't know.
experience.
How is the bucket gonna fit into all of this?
Okay.
It has to be the
Are you ready?
centerpiece.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa, what a mess.
Well,
the little
I mean,
figurines
there's
down
potential
there.
Here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do
Rearrange
a
it.
different arrangement. Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this.
Just leave
Here
the
we
bucket
go.
and that's it.
Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
There's
This
the bucket.
isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more
I
than
don't know if
anything
you were
to
gonna be
create a
able to put
sequel
anything
that would
together.
capture all the magic of the
I think it's
first
best to
game.
have an
I
ultra
wanted
deluxe
fans
version
to
that is
love it.
just an
No matter
expansion
how good
instead
these
of a
gags
whole new
are, they
game.
wouldn't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the
You can't
original.
fix it, narrator.
Wait,
The creators already did the best
Maybe that's it.
thing they could.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect.
He's doing exactly
with care
what I
for the
said.
vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Oh.
A title screen that says
Course.
with bold and uncompromising
Yeah, get me into the
conviction,
game. Get me excited.
This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All
Let's
right,
see it.
perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Are we gonna restart? Whoa! Oh my god. I love this. So serious. This is like a Silent Hill vibes, I feel like. Begin the game. Let's do it. Let's see this new game of yours, narrator.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, this didn't change.
Stanley worked
Oh,
for a company in a
balloons.
big building where he was employee number
We have balloons
426.
now. So it looks like nothing else changed. Except for the balloons. Now we've got balloons. That I didn't even ask for. I don't like these ones. I want the white one. Happy
All of
12th
his
birthday,
co-workers were
Stepneys.
gone.
I ain't
What
your
could it mean?
Stepneys. What do we do now? Where's my bucket? Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes, I got a bucket now. You know what we're gonna do?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
The narration changed for the bucket. All right. So maybe we can do a bunch of endings with the bucket. That would be fun.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
The
Perhaps
bucket
his
goes
boss's
into the
office
broom
was where he'd
closet.
find answers.
Therefore, we go into the broom closet.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
Yes,
You can feel that, can't you?
Yeah.
The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet
I knew it
believes
belonged
it
here.
deserves the
I
bucket.
felt it in my bones.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket.
close the door.
It belongs
Yeah.
in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say
Exactly.
here. It's supposed to go with the other
Logic.
cleaning
Think
supplies.
about it.
Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
I
know
can't.
how
I
hard
don't
it
think I
must
can
be,
drop the bucket
given
even
the
if I
pressure
wanted
that
to.
The broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
That's right.
You can't hand it over.
No.
We're getting into
Never.
name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of
The
petty
broom closet is
insults
accusing us,
simply in order to
abusing
get
us.
you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, you always had a
Even this is
vendetta,
worse
Vincent.
than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial
No,
and convenient?
it's not.
That your life is so
We're
banal
attached at
and
the
meaningless
hip.
that
We're
you'd
the
feel
best
the
of
same
friends.
sort of kinship towards any
bucket is my
inanimate
partner
object
for
which
life.
happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner?
Oh.
Well, I'd never. Go on, Stanley.
I feel offended.
Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
Fuck you,
Expand
broom
on
closet.
the wide variety of experiences
How dare
you and
you
the bucket have shared
imply?
together. Go through each of them.
How dare you
point by
minimize
point.
my relationship
Share
with
your
this
journal
bucket?
entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have
I
it.
love this bucket. Don't take this away from me.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and
Okay.
for all. Here we go.
Ah!
There. Now it's settled.
Yay!
No more debate. No more discussion.
No one else can take
a
my bucket.
hike,
It's
broom
Stanley's
closet, with all your
property.
meandering philosophical diatribes
What if there's someone else in the
about
office
nature
whose
of
name's
cleaning
Stanley who's
supplies
gonna steal
and
my
their
bucket?
relationship to broom
You gotta
closets in the
specify
natural order
427.
of things.
It's like with lunch, you know? You leave it in the fridge and then someone else takes it.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to snap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Will the stickers follow me with every
See?
playthrough?
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Yeah.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself,
Yeah,
"Ah,
it's a bucket."
It's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of applications
I love
for this
it.
sticker.
I love it. Give me more stickers, please. I'm just going to stay here until he gives me more stickers. Or
You know what?
breaks
I
the
could
game.
take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies.
Okay, leave then.
Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in.
I'll stay
see
here.
you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Bye, I'm staying. Is anything else going to happen? I just stuck here with my bucket. At least I have cool, fancy stickers on it now. Okay, nothing's happening. Let's keep going. Well, we can go back to new content, which is unfortunate, but I
Coming
wonder
to a
what...
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walk upstairs
Okay,
to the boss's
let's try to
office.
finish this with the bucket. Has the bathroom changed anything? Oh, hello!
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
Yeah,
Remember,
I wanna
no
collect them all.
reward for collecting all of these. Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
That's enough for
you
me.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Cool. I just thought maybe the bathroom changed or he's going to comment on me with the bucket in the bathroom.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind
Okay,
the
what's the
boss's
code
desk.
again?
Trying to input anything
5.
on the device,
Yay!
but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that
The bucket told me how to do it. Are there any hidden figurines? Maybe in this corner. Oh, I
Another
knew it
miniature
was
Stanley
here.
figurine.
'Cause I
This,
remember that little
you know,
hallway
there
led
really must be
nowhere.
a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley
I like
figs.
mini stands.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like
mini
that.
stands.
Another Stanlerine under your
Cool.
belt. The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
That's
It
okay. I
would be
have my
all
bucket
Stanley
with me.
could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Whoa, I feel like this
Soothing
is
him,
different.
comforting him, reassuring that
Where
in
are we
this
going?
darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Ah, no,
The
same
bucket
place.
is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
If I die with the bucket, does the bucket die? Turn on the lights.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh,
What
shit.
horrible secret did this place
Oh
hold?
my god, I didn't mean to
Stanley
do
and the
that. I
bucket
just
both
kept walking
wondered to
straight.
themselves.
Can I just jump down? Let's try it. Whee! Hold on tight, Bucket.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below.
No.
Thankfully, he fell directly
didn't
onto
even
the
know this
bucket,
was an
which
option.
safely cushioned his fall.
I just walked a little bit too
Now,
far
What to
straight.
do next?
Into the
Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and
We're
so
stuck,
eventually
Bucket.
they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable
We
down
can start a
here.
life here together, Bucket.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed.
Where's the couch?
It really wasn't
Oh,
so bad down here.
yeah.
Perhaps. After some time had
Oh
gone
my
by,
God.
they installed a few shelves
Maybe
as
we
well,
can have little
and a
bucket
sort of
babies,
kitchenette
too.
that was useful for when the
So
bucket was
cute.
craving paninis. But it wasn't until the rugs and the
Cozy.
standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home.
Yeah,
In
super
fact, after
cozy.
some time,
Bookshelves.
Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all.
Or my wife.
Never gotten to fully explore what was up
Oh, I
there.
can sit on the
Never
couch.
been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control
Fall off
facility.
the couch.
This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets,
Ah,
and the state of their
perfect.
home
Cozy.
slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
No.
It unsettled the bucket deeply.
Stanley.
Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail.
The bucket's
All
gonna
Stanley
divorce
could
me.
think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again,
Aw.
staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending.
Yeah.
This made no sense at
With
all
the
to
bucket.
which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable.
Wow, that's crazy.
This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground.
There's just so many things in
bucket
this game.
sighed.
I accidentally found this
Wasn't
whole like
ending.
pathway.
But it's where we happen
We
to
can
be.
start a life
and
with a
maybe,
bucket.
possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on.
But
The two of them waited for a very long time.
okay. Nah. It wasn't ending. That was such a random thing to
All
have
of his
happen.
co-workers were gone.
Speaking of
What could
falling
it
out of
mean?
things,
Stanley
ooh,
decided to go to the
figurine
meeting room.
finding
Perhaps
committee.
he had
I
simply
think that's
missed
just
a
a way
memo.
for narrator to get me into the meeting room. I want to
The
go
confusion and the
with the
chaos
bucket
all
to the
seemed
place
to
where we
melt
can climb
away
out of the
as
map and
Stanley
see what
embraced the
happens.
bucket.
Okay, and free. We're free. Let's get out of here. Anything
Yes,
gonna happen?
whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
We've done it. We've escaped from that dark office and that pesky narrator. At
Yay,
last,
Bucket.
out here in the white void, we are alone.
You can be yourself
now,
with
and
me.
for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
Please
The
do.
bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans.
Oh my
and the bucket's
God.
own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many
Bucket.
years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken
Oh, I don't know if I
to
can
curb
continue the
madness
story with the
and the
bucket.
decay, if only it had been stronger.
It's
Of
disturbing.
hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man,
Oh,
to manifest justice where none existed.
are you a communist
and the
bucket?
bittersweet reality of time.
Seems like it
to
would
see
be.
one's dreams
You know,
and wishes
I feel
met
like all
halfway,
buckets are
meted out in
communists.
parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim.
Jesus.
The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception.
Whoa.
This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket.
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could
Are you
not
inventing
conceive
this
the
narrator?
ramifications of no.
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
Jesus.
This is stupid. You are a bucket. This is so stupid. Why are we even
We're breaking
doing this?
Stanley's mind.
As
No.
Stanley screamed and screamed
Stanley's
and
going
screamed,
insane.
the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold
I want to see it.
its fangs glistening like...
We're fighting the beast? We don't have a sword. We don't have nothing.
My God, Stanley, you did it.
Oh.
You saved us from the bucket.
Oh,
Thank God
no,
you already
bucket.
had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by
Stanley
the bucket's
Parable
power.
is all
I'm
of the games.
speechless.
Now it's like
You've
fantasy. I
demonstrated
love it.
such bravery here today. Come,
Aw.
let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket.
Okay,
nor the
deal.
dark magic cast away inside of it.
I think now I want to do some of the endings with the bucket and see how they differed. I'm going to try to do the freedom ending first. So can we be free with the bucket? Oh, this is the meeting. It was real. Mission status: lunch, looms with large boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. Oh, maybe in that room where there's the 2 doors. Agenda: how do you tell you spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? Maybe we are the collectibles. Bitches says they're hard to find. Follow clues provided by employee 416. We can do it. Thank you. Good luck. All right. I'll try to find them all. Oh, it's probably up under the stairs in this area. But I want to do the freedom ending first. Okay, this time don't walk off the fucking edge. Let's
The
actually
lights
finish
rose.
this.
Monitors
Cameras.
jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office
That's
was being
essentially the
videotaped,
same, but
monitored
he
like guinea
keeps adding
pigs.
bucket to everything.
Bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears
Aw.
as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it.
It's okay,
that
Bucket. We'll be
everything
okay
would
as long as we're
fine.
together. But we're gonna be free soon. Me and you, Bucket. We're getting the fuck out of
Was
here.
the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been
Does it
told
have
to
a
do
brain?
things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
We don't even
These
know you,
questions
Bucket.
raised furiously
That
in
well,
Stanley's feeble mind.
outside of the mind control.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it.
Into
His
the
own
bucket.
life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed
Never.
the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one.
Accurate.
Except
Ooh,
for
I
the
wonder
bucket.
if we take the bucket to my wife. If anything's gonna be different.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its
Yeah,
terrible power.
let's turn it off. I will be free with the bucket. Oh, and then I can try the on. Oh, shit. There's so many things to
Stanley
try
and
with the bucket.
waited in blackness.
Mm.
Was it over?
Can I be free with my true love, the bucket?
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy.
We
Freed
did.
themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind
We're
control
free, Bucket.
machine.
How excited
Freedom
are you?
was now mere moments away.
We get to fill you with all
Excitedly,
kinds
the two
of
them
different
began to
things on
discuss the
the
kind of life they
outside,
wanted to live
like
once they stepped through
water
this massive
and
door.
grass
The bucket wanted to
and
learn
all
to
kinds of
roller
different
skate.
textures.
Stanley
you
wanted
get
to sneeze in every
experience.
country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it
Sleep.
halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was
Interesting.
a simple life they envisioned, but
Hey,
it was one they'd
Bucket.
lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust,
Hmm.
to support, and to...
No, that's
Whoa,
not right.
Wait, what was happening?
No, let me
Why had
help,
the door
please.
stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence
the
filled
fuck?
the room, lingering in uncertainty.
Okay,
Until
this is
finally
very
the
different.
truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
What?
No. Stanley can't leave this place.
Not with the
while he
bucket.
has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley
Shit.
realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad. Stanley
long as
thought
I have
to
the
himself.
warmth of the
As long
bucket.
as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
That the bucket was an evil wizard trapped in the form of a bucket. Okay, so that was the freedom ending. So we cannot get out of here if we have the bucket with us. Now, let's blow up the whole thing then. If they don't want me to have a bucket, No
All of his
one can have the
co-workers were
bucket.
Gone. Stanley decided
Okay,
that
time to blow this place
machinery
up.
would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
On.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped
bucket did
in
it.
horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away
Never.
in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous
See it.
screen. Birds.
Goals.
Silly birds. The
Goals
control
are silly
buttons became
birds.
active again.
Bird buttons. Flamingos. I love flamingos.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds
But
after
flamingos
another,
aren't my favorite
and then
birds.
It dawned on him. This
I don't know
wasn't
what
a
bird is my favorite
mind-controlled
bird.
facility at
What
all.
bird is your favorite bird?
It was a facility
Comment
for
below.
monitoring
I'm really
and
curious to know.
surveilling silly birds
Why also?
all over the world.
Penguins.
The mind
Penguins
controls
are
were
bird.
only a facade to
Then
disguise
yes, penguins
its
is my
true
favorite bird.
intentions.
Love
The
penguins.
bucket known this all
They're
along.
so fucking cute.
Stanley marveled
Look
at
at
the
them
metal
wobble.
genius in his hands. The one who
Oh.
had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
This one's gorgeous.
Stanley and the bucket never found
Like a little
freedom
ostrich
because they spent
variation.
the rest of their
A
lives
fancy
here in
ostrich,
this
as I
place,
call it.
flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Ah.
And Stanley
Oh, a
was
toucan.
happy.
Is this what it is? Stanley was happy. That's good. So this is the ending, huh? So instead of the freedom ending, we got the birds. And Stanley's still happy. So that's all I care about. Now, we're gonna go down the stairs because
Someone
I
was
think
following
they
Stanley.
must have
He
hidden the
was sure of
figurine
it.
there
If
because
he
they
checked
said it
over
was
his
under the
shoulder now,
stairs.
he would surely
And we
catch
might as well
them.
get that
The
ending
good
too.
old bucket.
Down the stairs
Just
like the
Stanley
insane
and the
ending.
bucket.
I wonder if it's going to be different. Are we going to go insane still? Or is the bucket going to keep us sane? Yeah, I knew it was here.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
Only two
And now
more.
I'm torn between
They're probably all in the left
Stanley
ending.
and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley?
Because I haven't been there
What
yet.
name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by one?
It is
Sit on
satisfying.
it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Think about a reward for me, please. All right.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
So far, it's the
His
same.
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
Yes.
The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its
Oh,
familiar
no.
reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized,
We're
this
not
isn't
insane.
my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket.
Someone else's bucket.
perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket?
No, it's this
is
property
all
of Stanley.
terribly
What are you
wrong.
talking about?
Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what
Where did the
sorts of
bucket
bizarre
go?
hallucinations Stanley
Did I
might
drop it?
experience without the psychologically grounding
Not the
presence of his
bucket.
bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course,
Yeah.
very odd.
They also changed
Now he
order.
felt himself floating off
I
the
realized after editing part 1. Why did I not notice that
Without
the rooms
my
kept
bucket,
changing?
I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find
I'm
it.
floating again.
Far off in the distance now, he heard it. calling
Where's
to
the bucket?
Stanley! Stanley!
I'm coming.
It's me, the bucket.
There it is.
Could it truly
Oh, there's
be?
multiples.
He rushed forward from room to room,
But where's
passing
my
by
bucket?
one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley.
Oh,
Find
where's my
me.
bucket?
He had
Oh
to
my God,
find
there's
the
so many
bucket. He
buckets.
had to return to his old
Heaven.
friend. It was
This
the
is
only way
heaven.
to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
From his
The real
head.
bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful.
The bucket is the friends we made along the
Stanley
way.
doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Ah, there it is. I think that's the ending, right? Did he pass out on the streets?
This is
still?
the story of a woman
Did we
named
have the
Mariella.
bucket with us this time?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Okay.
She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
Mariella has a bucket
But on
now.
this particular day, her walk was interrupted
How
by
that
the
she's
body of a
holding it
man
like a
who had
baby.
stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad.
This is a universe where
Ranting
everyone
and
has a
raving
bucket.
about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
Ah.
How cruel the world can be. And she hugged her own bucket even tighter.
I love a
Of
world
course,
where
she
everyone
had
has a
no time
bucket.
for this. There were
You can
a
like
myriad of
decorate it
confusing
yourself to make it
problems
your
she
own.
would soon have to confront at work.
Where you have to have it like
Her
part of
bucket
your
would
body.
provide absolute guidance and total clarity on
That'd be
everything.
fun.
Heck,
It's fun
yes,
to
she
think
thought
about
to herself,
a different kind of
"My
world
life kicks
where
ass."
human
And she
evolution
backflipped all the way to
went
work.
bucket route. Maybe that's why I don't have dreams, because I think of weird shit like that. There's one more thing I want to try on the right side,
All
and
of his
I wonder
coworkers
if
were
this is
gone.
going to work.
What
There's
could
an
it
escape
mean?
pod.
Stanley
Can I
decided to
escape
go to
with
the
the
meeting
bucket?
room.
Last
Perhaps
time it
when
just
are
cut
we
out
going
right before I
today?
could get
The
into
bucket
it, but
asked.
maybe
Stanley
the bucket
just
will allow me.
smiled.
I like the way you shake bucket. I like the way your handle moves. I think we need to back out of the office in the last moment. This is a little tricky to get, and back and forward and back.
Stepping in.
Yeah! I made it out, and then we backtrack. Okay, 760, escape pod. Let's go escape. Let me escape with my bucket, please. Hello? Yes, escape pod. Last time we cut out before we could even get to the escape pod. Now we can actually walk. Oh. Can we get in? Oh, we're letting the bucket leave. Oh, shh. Don't say goodbye. It's not forever. We'll see each other in another life. Oh, this is so sweet. Gosh. Goodbye, bucket. I hope you live a happy life. See you on the other side. Oh. Oh. We can ship the bucket into the escape pod, and I can escape with the freedom ending, and then we can meet each other again as strangers on the street, like a little meet cute with a bucket. Perfect plan. No, we're back here. Okay, so now I want to do a proper Broom Closet ending. Nagar9827, I'm probably mispronouncing that. They mentioned in the comments that I didn't get the Broom Closet ending properly last time, so I'm going to try to get it now so I can experience it fully. All right, Broom Closet, here we go. Let's hope we can get the full
Stanley
ending this
stepped
time.
into the broom closet, but there was nothing here. So he turned around and got
No.
back on track.
I'm staying in the Broom Closet. One of my subscribers told me to stay here, so
There
I'm
was
doing it.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
I love it.
No reason to still be
I'm
here.
staying.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't
Okay,
even
it seems like
doing
we're on the
anything.
right path now.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet
Yep.
FA.
Hey, I can look at stuff. Branches, tools, some
Are you
tape.
really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah,
Why?
absolutely.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I mean, I kind of already explained it. I was told to do this.
You do realize
that this
there's
is one
no
of the best
choice or
endings.
anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet,
Yeah, it's all your
at least
fault,
you would have had
narrator.
a reason for exploring it to find out.
Should have
But
clarified.
it didn't even occur to me because
Should have
literally,
barricaded the
this
door like you
closet
did last
is of
time.
absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Yeah,
Maybe
It
when
is.
you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends
Oh my
find this
God.
concerning.
I see why it was your favorite.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Whoa.
He probably only got the job because of a family
Jesus.
connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug
Okay,
money.
if you're gonna keep
Also,
accusing me, I'm
Stanley's
staying
addicted
here
to drugs
forever.
and hookers.
Not fucking moving. If you're gonna start being
Well, I've come
mean.
to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous
Yeah,
system.
I'm dead
and
on the
you
other
collapsed
side of the
on
screen.
keyboard.
Therefore,
Well,
I
in a
cannot move.
situation like this,
The responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
I'm home alone.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
There's no one.
They have fallen prey to any number of
No
your
one can help
countless
me,
human
Betty.
physiological vulnerabilities.
Sorry.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics.
This is
and
great.
fill them in on the history of
I'm so glad I
narrative
redid
tropes in
it.
video gaming,
This was worth it.
so that the irony
The writing
and
is
insightful
amazing.
commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Oh, so you don't even want
All
just
right.
anyone
When
to
you've
be
done that,
playing
just
to
step
be
out into
replacing
the
me.
hallway.
You want someone who actually gets it. Okay, so I stood here for a while. I think this is the extent of the ending. So hopefully this time I properly finished it and I didn't miss anything. And now...
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came
Oh,
before
wow. I can't go back to get the bucket, so I'm just going to restart. Now I want to explore the left endings with the bucket. Should we do this first? Yeah,
And so
let's
the
do
two
it.
of them detour
Let's do this
through the regional
confusion
section and walk
ending
straight ahead
first
to the
with the
opposite
bucket.
door.
No. Not today. I love that my stickers keep following me around on the
Good,
bucket.
Stanley. I'm glad you
So
found your
cute.
way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh, we care about you, Stanley. Oh,
You see, your friends and I are
it's changed.
concerned
It's so
for you,
much better
Stanley.
now.
We've come
Oh, my
together
friends are
here
here.
because we care
The
about you
computer,
very
my wife, my
much.
baby
It's this
that I burned
bucket you're
last
carrying
episode.
around
The
everywhere.
fern.
The bucket
Broom
isn't
Closet.
even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley.
line
Classic
TM.
characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more
No,
of their favorite
bucket.
jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
Fuck the baby.
Yes,
I want the
know
bucket.
I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could
No.
make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes,
Oh,
yes. That's
who's driving
what
the
fans
truck?
Want. Let's. Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go
Oh,
off
God.
to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Yes, music, please. Back to the wizard. No,
Now,
the bucket and I
this
are
is what the
codependent now,
Stanley
so
Parable is
we
all
cannot
about.
leave each other's
Don't you
side.
remember all those
Oh.
great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content
No,
exactly like this.
bucket.
But
always.
if we want to do
I
that,
will always
you're
choose
going
the
to have
bucket
to give
narrator.
something up.
I'm so sorry to say this to you. It's always been the bucket. Bucket
Don't
is
you
the
get
one
it,
I
Stanley?
care about. What is this?
We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a
I don't
brand
wanna
new
get rid of it.
character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful
No,
new
don't
addition
look,
to the
Bucket,
rich
don't
lore
look.
of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character
We're not
with
gonna
so much
destroy you.
personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast
No.
all along. Don't you
Bucket.
agree?
Always bucket.
Can you guess what the Bucket
it's not a
Destroyer
button.
does? Surely you don't need me
Can I
to
turn
spell
it
it out
off?
for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
Is this an off button?
Say goodbye to the bucket.
I
and then
can press
pop it into the
anything.
machine when you're ready.
Never. Don't worry, bucket. I won't betray you. Can we leave?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
Oh,
I don't
there's the
know what the
console.
bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your
Control
bucket.
it.
Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular
Well,
personality
reprogram it
trait.
because I'm not doing it.
Sure, I can hear you
Fuck
saying,
you.
how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush
Don't
buckets
care.
is so densely
I would
loaded with
choose Bucket every
complexity and
time.
nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly
Bucket.
not. I
The
wonder
bucket
what
has
sort
10
of Bucket
personality
Destroyer
traits.
merchandise the fans
It's
will
so
be clamoring
valuable
for
to
after
me.
this.
It's my favorite thing you've ever
Okay,
given
the
me,
Bucket
narrator.
Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it.
No.
We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters
do it.
like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer
Should I
until
do
you
it?
crush that damn bucket. Quickly
No.
now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and
Whoops. Destroyer.
The Bucket
Screw you,
Destroyer.
Destroyer.
My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such
Go towards the light
spellbinding
destroyer.
stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
No, it wasn't. What's going to happen now? Is it going to restart? I wonder what would happen if we did give it the bucket. Oh. Whoa. The office is different now.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Is this
What could
part
it
of the
mean?
ending?
Stanley
Are we
decided to
still
go
in
to
this
the
pathway?
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I can't go any... Bucket. Oh, thank God it's here. Okay, grab it.
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker.
Oh, it's just the
In
hair
time,
is
perhaps,
different.
he would
Now,
become both of
I
those
want to
things.
see what will happen
Stanley
if we
clutched
take the bucket to
tightly
our
his
wife.
chest
Our fake
and
wife.
went back to the
Is she going to be jealous of our bucket? What if we
No,
die with the
Said the
bucket?
bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. A cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh, well, look who's
Oh.
got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back.
Wait,
But that's okay.
what?
You've got a bucket.
I
Did
just
you know
wanted to
that
move a
buckets are
little bit further
routinely
down.
used as cushioning devices? It's true. You
This
can
is
fall
another
on a bucket
ending?
from literally any height and survive.
Can I just jump down now? Okay.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
God damn it. And I killed the bucket too. Okay, let's go back.
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the
Okay.
top.
I
There's
think one
something
of the
up there I
figurines
need
is
you
over
to
there
do.
in that area.
Stanley
Because
did
they
not
said a
question
blue and
why
red.
or how this bucket
A
was speaking
room
to
with a
him.
blue and red.
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this.
But let's go
obvious
see our
fact.
wife.
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yes, I am a slave to the bucket. I'm a bucket slut. Okay, here we go.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
All right,
Stanley
we'll listen
once
to whatever
again
bucket
obeyed
says.
blindly.
So if the bucket says to unplug the phone, we'll do that instead.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
All right. I'll pick up
This
the
is
phone.
the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Oh,
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and
Whoa.
could use a friend.
is this our apartment?
And then, very distressingly, he
This is
began
so
to believe the
cool.
bucket could
We
speak
like
to
jazz
him.
music. The bucket! What are you watching? Nothing? Yay. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press O to take me to work with you. Okay.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship.
Oh, it's so much brighter in
It
here.
doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
Hey, you're back with the
Whatever Stanley
stickers.
is hearing the
Yes.
bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press Z to take me back home with you. Okay, bucket. I'll do whatever you
Lately,
want.
I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
Is this still
To see
similar
him
kind of
delusional
loop
like this, obsessing
to the
over
wife
an inanimate
ending,
metal
but
object? I want to say
it's
something
much
to him,
more
but I
nicer
don't know how I
apartment
can
we have
convince
now.
him. I don't know if
I
he'll
need a
listen
hug.
to me.
Let's go back to work. All right, bucket. Whatever you want.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Nope.
Listen
I can
to
only
me.
hear the bucket.
It's just a bucket. It can't think. It
Can't hear you,
talk.
narrator.
All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it.
But that's a very useful
It doesn't
function.
do
Better than
anything
you,
else.
narrator. Don't listen to the loud man. Press I for us to go home. Okay, bucket. We're safe home. Oh, so
You see,
cozy.
he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know,
will
once upon a
forever
time
take
it was
orders
me
from the
he took
bucket.
orders from. Me he trusted and listened
Ah,
to.
you're
Now all
jealous.
he cares
He's
about is
jealous.
this awful bucket.
Yes.
This stupid hunk of metal.
We made the narrator jealous. Press K to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Yes, bucket.
It's sad.
I will.
suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just
Hey,
going to cling to this
you
bucket,
trying to work
this
for me,
cold,
cutie
empty
pie?
bucket. This sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine
Uh-huh.
to it.
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press J to go back home. I do believe it.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection.
You're my friend.
But it doesn't quite
You're my
look like
partner.
your average
I love
hardware
you.
store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
He's
Like it
switching.
would be better at
He
moving
likes
an
the bucket
amount
now,
of water
too.
from one room to another.
So useful. So many uses. Press G to relive the same day with me. Over and over. Forever? Forever, ever?
God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to
Buckets
point out
have
the ways in
infinite
which
uses.
it's
You can use it as
so
a
much
chair.
more than
You can
just a
carry stuff
regular
in
bucket?
it. You can wear it as a hat. Press R to go home to work, to home, to work, to home.
No.
Ooh,
I'm having feelings.
romantic.
The bucket. Oh, no.
bedroom.
What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand.
no.
Perhaps if I had the
This
bucket,
ain't right.
would be less confusing.
Thanks
Yes.
for making me the
bucket could
romantic
tell me
gesture,
what to do
Bucket.
in this
I
troublesome
don't feel about
situation.
you this way.
Stanley,
You're
give
just
me
a
the
friend, a
bucket.
really good
Give it to me.
friend.
Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Close your eyes. Go back to work, Stanley. Whoa. That one escalated really quickly. I love that. I like that one more than the wife. I
All
like
of
the
his
bucket ending
co-workers
in
were
this case
gone.
better
What could it
than the
be?
original. Now,
not the
we're going to
correct way
disobey
to
the
the
bucket
meeting room.
and disobey the
But Stanley
narrator
had felt
and
the
break the
bucket
game. Okay, we're back here. Now this time we'll unplug the phone. Ah, so bright.
Now
It
pick up the
scares me every
phone,
time.
said the bucket.
No
Pick-
bucket,
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
because I am no
Were you
slave
trying
to no
resist
one.
the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking.
And your
Obviously,
orders.
the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke.
So
Don't
what
you
was
get
that
the
other
joke?
ending?
It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
I believe in
Ah.
it.
Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke?
Yeah, your voices
Should
are
I
just
have
too good. I
paused
was
for
convinced.
longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Yay, let's watch it. I love these instructional videos.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic
I need to learn.
timing?
This is perfect.
How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
I believe in you.
Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper.
Let's see it.
If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in
have.
all likelihood you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic
Oh,
timing.
that's why no one ever
To
laughs
begin the
at my
joke,
jokes. I
start
see
by
the arm
stating and
thing.
spelling your
Okay,
name.
I forgot about
Next,
that.
provide a brief
Thank you.
synopsis
This
of
is
the
so
joke,
educational.
including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18
P-O?
seconds
I
and
almost
no
spelled
less
out my
than
whole name.
13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice,
The joke is
I'm
over.
Dunny with the funny. Let's practice screaming, I'm Dunny with the funny now.
I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good.
No
This
more
saying
jokes.
is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke
Expect
is
a
the only way
poll
to
at
grow
the
or
end of
learn
this.
as a comedian. An effective survey
You
should
better
be
take
no
it.
less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random.
Oh my god.
And that's all there is. With these strategies at
Easy
your
peasy.
disposal,
Got it.
you'll have
Hand
audiences
temperature,
doubled over in laughter,
50 to 80
and even
centimeters.
tripled over in laughter in no time at all.
Prepare
Just
to
remember
laugh
let
your
them
butts
stop
off.
laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and
Oh, is
mandibles.
this the reference
All
to
of
the
us
other
must be
ending they said
prepared to
this
give our
craft
lives to
with
this
the
noble
aliens
cause, just as
fighting?
our children must do after us, and their children
The
after
war
them.
ending.
Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
That's so
Hey,
cool.
goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back
Absolutely.
then. So
Show me
with
some
that in
examples.
mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the 2 doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
All right, let's do it. Should we take the left or the right again? Probably the left, because that's like the classic. He put the railways again on it. I can't kill myself.
Feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches.
Can't
A
wait.
talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise,
goodness.
who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
Yeah, that's a better voice.
bucket
Well, this
spoke.
time we didn't break the game,
The
just a
bucket
narrator.
spoke. Here we go. You
Yep.
ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Should we go to the left? Let's go to the right. See what he says. It's the void.
What? We're back at the phone already? No,
Yeah,
no,
where's
what's
your
going on?
jokes?
There was supposed
Funny
to be
guy.
several rooms
Come on,
leading
Chuckles.
up to this.
Give me
There was
something.
supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit, which
Never
culminates
mind, we
in
did
this
break the
scene
game.
with the phone.
Broke the
But
story
now
flow.
The timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that
Yeah.
the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't
I'm guessing if
deserve
we
the
went to the
title
left
of
door,
King
we
of
would just
Comedy.
go
I'm
straight
nothing.
to
I'm not even the
boss
lowliest joke-telling whelp.
maybe?
I think...
Maybe I should have gone to the
think
left.
I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
No,
Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
not this again.
Here we go.
Ah.
You ready?
Okay.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
All right, we'll go to the left this time.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional
what I
video?
did.
I think this was all covered very clearly.
You're so
There's no way I
confusing.
can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed
I can't
at
go
every one of our meetings from now on.
Shit.
All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself?
I went
for
to the
bringing me down,
right.
Stanley. Are you proud?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you...
And I took the
It's as
bucket
though
with
all
me
of
this
your other
time.
most prized possessions pale in
Fun.
comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No?
Now he gets to do his jokes.
Is it the
But no
thing?
one's listening.
Pale with
No one's
shame.
gonna react.
Pale with shame?
I get it. Pale. Yes.
What's another word to describe a bucket?
But
Stanley, this bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more.
No, you're not.
educational videos.
Bucket full of
That's
jokes.
Exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos.
No.
Let's see.
no more instructional videos, please. Stanley's not even responding. He's dead. Okay, cool. That was a cool one. I wanted to hear more of his jokes. I want to stay in it. Let's go to the catwalk, maybe?
Just a
If
step
those
through
endings
this door,
can be
Stanley
different
thought
with
to
the bucket.
himself.
I wonder where the other
Bucket
2
was
figurines are. I want to find those.
Stanley took the
I'll
door
find
on
all
his
the
left to go
figurines.
back to
See
the
if that
meeting
will
room.
lead to another ending. Because I think one of the
No,
figurines is in
said
that
the
catwalk.
bucket.
Oh,
Don't go to the meeting room. Go
this
somewhere
new?
else. The cargo lift, yes.
Can I
Go
jump?
there. Go to the cargo lift.
oh. Wait, this is new. Oh, be careful. The figurine, there it is. Okay, so there's one.
You're getting close now, Stanley.
Just
You've
one
really
left, and I
gotten
know what the
all of
last one is.
figure
Probably where the
anarines.
2 doors
Very
are.
soon, you'll collect
'Cause
the
it's that
last
red and-
one.
and
you
blue.
can't go back to when you had no figure anarines. None of us can.
Okay, now what do we do? Do we just jump down to kill ourselves? I don't think I can. Oh, there's a vent. Careful. Don't fall. Okay, here we go. A vent. Where's this lead? This is new. Fun. Okay. Good thing I noticed that little pathway. Hello? Cassette tapes. Narrator dialogues. Narrator, is this your little... Is this where you write? Is this where you record?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number...
You don't
I
sound
don't
like the
even know.
narrator.
I've lost track.
Who are you?
Nothing feels real anymore.
Oh my God.
The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter
Is
how
this
many times
Stanley?
I've done it, it's always
Stanley
the
recording?
same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense.
Oh my God.
There's no explanation for it.
This is a fun one.
Still
Who
haven't
are
figured
you?
out why I
Why are you
see
talking
the
about my bucket
world
that way?
so differently when
Stop
this
it.
bucket
It's my
is
bucket.
in my
It's
arms.
Stanley's bucket.
Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure?
Maybe it is Stanley.
I can monetize it. Yes.
What?
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
We're gonna be rich.
It's my golden ticket.
Yeah, I think it is
But I have to be
Stanley. Like,
careful,
we're hearing
because
his
as
voice
soon
for the
as
first
it gets
time.
out,
This
there's
is
going to
cool.
be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that?
Someone's coming to steal it.
Who's there?
No.
Camporata.
The monster! Okay. Oh, that's cool that we have the context too. Oh my God. Okay, so it's the guy who originally found the bucket. There's so much lore in this game, I can't keep up. All right, now let's go get that last figurine. Because I know where it is.
It should
Okay,
have
we gotta
alarmed
time
him,
this
of
right.
course, because buckets can't.
I've done this before, I can
But
do it
Stanley
again.
chose
Come on.
not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly
Oh, God.
convinced that the bucket
Let's drop
had
down.
spoken to him, and he...
If I was a figurine
No,
where...
stop. Look there on the wall. You see? There's a sign right there. It says,
No buckets?
No buckets past this point.
Fuck
Stanley,
you.
how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless... What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket?
I
and
can't
what
drop
isn't
it.
a bucket? I suppose that
Anyway,
would explain a lot about
even
your
if I wanted
behavior up
to.
this point.
It's
Which,
glued to me.
If that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest
Let's
of the
do it
game
then.
if not addressed quickly
me
and
in.
properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
Please, step in here for a moment.
Okay. Is
Now
this a
then,
bucket?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not
Sure,
the
I
thing
think I'm
showing
gonna
you
nail
is
this.
a bucket. Simple
Let's
enough,
hope.
right? This should
I
tell
don't
us
know.
everything we'll
Maybe I'm
ever
too
need to
confident.
know about what is
Where's the
or is
audience?
not a
I need
bucket.
people.
Okay, let's
I
begin.
can only perform well when the crowd is there.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
It's a setup. I'm gonna be wrong on all of them.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What if I keep saying no to all of them? It's gonna change. She'd be like, yeah, it's just a bucket.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct.
Ah.
This is a bucket.
The third one was. That's
Item
not a
4.
bucket.
Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct.
Hey.
This is a tractor and
I'm
not a
getting
bucket.
back into it.
To be honest, I just sort of
I
put
might
this
just
one
win
in
this
here
whole
as a
contest.
gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
Let's see it.
Is this a bucket?
No. You already...
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
This guy just loves torturing me.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
I'm just gonna say yes.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha. Item...
Great.
Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Just send something down the line. I'm sure I'll be wrong.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is
Absence
something,
of a bucket
and
is a
therefore
bucket.
nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
No.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
The eternal
But now I'm somewhat
conflict.
adrift.
Existential
Do any of us
crisis of
know
a
what
bucket.
a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Have we been
Stanley,
bucket this
I
whole
can't keep
long?
doing this.
Yes, you're a
I'm
bucket.
losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Press
I'm
both
afraid the
buttons.
bucket
Yes
is threatening
and no.
to tear our
You're
relationship
both.
apart.
You're the
I can't
narrator
have
and the
that.
bucket.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No!
Here we go.
Oh my god.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did
I think you
everything
erased
disappear?
everything because bucket
Was
is
everything
everything.
a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my god. I
You
had no
erased the
idea.
game.
How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
Kill me. I want to be with the
Yes,
bucket.
I actually
Erase
feel
me
much more
too.
at ease right now. It's delightful
Existence
to get some
without
clarity
bucket
on
is
that issue,
meaningless.
But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all
Okay.
of the buckets, okay?
Starts to panic.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Here we go. Whoa. This office is a mess now. What'd you do? Where's the bucket? Should I
Stanley
grab
decided
the
to go to
bucket?
the meeting room.
'Cause
Perhaps
now I'm
he had
thinking I
simply
should go
missed
to
a memo.
the catwalk again and go get to the two doors. But it won't let me in with the bucket, so yeah, let's go without the bucket this time. I feel so naked without it. I
Let me
think there's
prove it.
a
Let me
figurine
prove
here
that I'm on
somewhere.
your side.
Yeah,
Give me a
there it
chance.
is. Last
And there it
one.
is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
I know you said there's no reward, but I'm still hoping for some reward.
This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Not much. Apparently, when you restart the game 5 times, you collect all the figurines and you unlock the bucket. There's an actual epilogue. So I'm going to try to get that right now. Will we get our guy again? Or is he gone forever? No more sliders to adjust. No more time to set. Just skip straight to this. I feel like I've restarted game 5 times by now. But maybe not. Let's see. Oh. The narrator's quiet, so something's
Stanley, I'm
weird.
sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most
There it is.
intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
It did.
Yes,
It
I
was
know
so
we're supposed
satisfying.
to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip
Oh,
back to the memory zone?
the memory
I would love
zone.
nothing
Yeah, let's
more
go.
than to revisit the figurines.
It's my favorite place.
Just one more time.
Is it going to be all about figurines now? When Stanley found the collectible. Special edition of the memory zone. Ah, beautiful. So far the same. One of the awards is gone. What happened? This downstairs area now. Let's reminisce.
Here's
Is this my
where it all
reward for
began.
finding the
The
collectibles?
first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
7. How many more can I collect? The bathroom, yes.
And here
There it
was
is.
the second Stanley.
Nice.
You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom.
Yeah, I want to
did that,
see if there was
Stanley.
going to be
I'll
any comment
honest.
with the
Back
bucket in the
then, I had
boss's
no faith in
bathroom.
you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Ah.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand?
There
Can
wasn't
you
one in
remember?
boss's office. Under the stairs. At least I don't think I
No,
remember
no,
one.
no. Under the stairs was the 4th place you found
Well,
a
there
fig
wasn't
Andy,
one
not
in the
third.
boss's office.
Well, I guess perhaps I
It's all
shouldn't be
bullshit.
surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If under
we
the
can't go over
stairs
there.
feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I?
Listen,
to
it
go
wasn't very
making
memorable.
judgments?
Oh, there we go.
Let's see. What came next? Oh, yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone.
The memory
so it must
zone
have
is
happened.
broken. It's not my memories. Whose memories are these? Yeah, I remember this.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something
careful,
special.
don't fall.
It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly.
I do remember
In
this one.
fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
What is this, iMovie? Oh, the star wipe. Beautiful. I love it, narrator. Yeah, we found it near the cargo lift. Thanks for watching. Of course. Best Boy, starring Stanley, the narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Amazing. I love it. Do we go back to the vent again? Oh, yeah. So is this the epilogue then? I heard that I would get the epilogue after I find all the figurines. I already found so many.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right
Yeah,
here by the red and blue
this was the
doors.
final.
This memory is the most distinct and clear
We
in
got
my
double.
mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment
He did it.
unlike any
He's a
other.
superstar.
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Right, we're in the memory zone. You are in the present. Can I jump? Is this a jumping circle?
And then there was no...
Whoa.
Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
All right, what's next?
No, I'm not
There's
done.
the epilogue.
I'm not ready to move
Maybe.
on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the
Do
memory
it all
zone
over
again from
again.
the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Why are you torturing me? Why must I do this over and over
Okay,
again?
yes. The room
More
with the red and
figurines.
blue doors. I
13.
remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial
Now the memories
tour
are
of the
gonna be
memory
all
zone,
skewed.
This one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Whatever you want, my guy. I'm at your beck and
here's
call.
where
I don't
made
have the
that video.
bucket
Don't you remember the video?
to tell
we
me what
watched?
to do instead. That's okay.
Yes.
Yes,
I
amazing.
love that video.
And next one. I gotta be careful on here. What if I die? Maybe that's the way to get out of this. Is to just jump off this ledge. But I want to see it play out. So we're gonna keep going. Back to the memory
Still
zone.
don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory. of this
No
one.
idea
Good
where the pink room
though.
came
A
from.
solid room.
I love it though. It's very pretty. All right.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we
16.
resisted the temptation. Next one. This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes,
Grab
I
it.
remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it?
And then the
This
first
is
one.
it, the very first one we found in the exhibit
Grab
where
it.
I introduced you to the Figurines. Oh, I
The
got
exit,
more
finally.
memories, Stanley. I
Let
wanna
me get
keep
out of the
going.
memory zone.
What else is there? What
I'm sick of
came
my
before
memories. We
this?
need to start living. We just start living in the present. What? The jumping circle? Did I ever feel my jumps?
Look, it's the terrible
No.
new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything.
That's why staying in your memories is
The
dangerous.
2 doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
I keep stuck in here. My office, finally. Yes.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yeah. Comforting. Safe. My
Is
office.
there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
No.
There's
I'm just
something
gonna
I
hide
feel
under
I can
my desk.
remember. I can remember.
I love staying here. Is it restarting?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then
What?
somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make
We're
for a
just a
wonderful
figment of
companion,
narrator's
even if he was a
imagination.
fiction. But I suppose it's
The game
grown
all
old.
along.
I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go.
One more
This
time.
is the
One more
story
time.
of a man
One
named
more
Stanley.
time. Wow, that was crazy. I love that ending. I love that epilogue. Or maybe that wasn't the epilogue. I'm going to figure this out. Oh, the epilogue. Here we go. Okay, let's see it. The epilogue was on my bucket list. This is funny because I'm holding my hand like this. All right, I'm ready. Many, many years later? What? Oh, back in the desert. Can we crouch? We can crouch. We still can't jump. It's gorgeous. Even though I'm lonely, but it's gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god. This is stunning. I go sit in the chair, look at the fire. Peaceful. Oh. Wow. This crazy gaming experience will culminate in something absolutely stunning. Is everything we've done so far on this journey will come to a conclusion? The moon is so big. I love the moon. I even have it tattooed on me. I love the moon so much. Ah. The sunset is setting. I miss the bucket. I'd love it to watch sunset with me. The memory zone! Oh, that's the archway we passed through to get to the memory zone. We're back. Is that a generator outside? It's still getting powered. Yeah, it's working. Hi. Narrator's gone too. It's all destroyed. Ah, there's still power at least. What's at the end? The bucket. Please be the bucket. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel wears off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? Oh no. No, let the narrator see that. No more spin-offs. No more sequels. No resurrections this time. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Oh, beautiful. The The figurines! Collect them all. Jesus. 26. Oh. Back at the office. Yay. Thank you for enjoying the new content. You're welcome. This has been great. The settings guy. Hey. It's nice to see you too. I missed you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Yeah, we need to make more. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run the franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. I'd say there's a way to preserve the integrity, but keep adding new content. I think they did a great job with like expansion of the original game. I think that was very smart. And if people hate it, who cares? People. You see, what was the narrator's problem? He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for a game. Okay, let's do it. Stanley Parable 3, Evil Monkeys? No, A Door to Monkeys. Yes. As absurd as this game, it matches. Every time you restart the game, you'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. This way, Stanley Parable would never end. Oh, yay! And nothing in the game itself would change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? Yeah, let's do it. Sounds like a perfect plan. Good. Then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. Perfect. And you know what? Since you've put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Yeah, the machine is still broken. Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. But you do. Who are you? It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. All right, there. The achievement machine. That's so fast. Who are you? Are you part of the game? See, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. It must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. Okay, I've been playing for a really long while. 3:31 p.m. There we go. Confirm. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable 3. The Door to the Monkeys. Beautiful. All right, one last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get that achievement because I want it.
This is the story of a man named...
Bye, narrator. It was actually kind of felt like the game felt so bare without the narrator. Felt weird. What if I bring the bucket with me?
What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket?
Because I haven't been to the new content room with the bucket. I'm going to try everything.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement
It's
that
not
got left
broken
in the game on
anymore.
accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to
Yay.
this lever, and when you pull it,
This
the
achievement
achievement...
description.
As you can see,
Replace this.
the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on?
I've
You've
been
got the
conspiring
achievement.
behind your
How did the
back.
machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to
I
it.
know
I
you
swear.
didn't.
It was broken
Someone
just a
else
second
did.
ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure? Composure.
I think I want to go back to the bucket exhibit because I want to see if I can pick up 2 buckets. Is that possible? Or can I put it back? Second bucket?
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a
Cheating
single
the
bucket is
system.
already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful.
2 of
With
them?
2 buckets, there's
Oh
no
my God,
telling.
I'll be like
Stanley,
Buddha.
can you still hear me? Are you with
On
me?
Quaaludes. Explosion.
Stanley! Oh, thank God, I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them.
What?
I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk.
How Could
I hope
you?
one day
I'll never forgive you.
you can forgive me.
Never. Just the handle out. Grab the handle. At least I can carry that on with me. Okay, cool. I feel like that's a good finale and a good stopping point for me for this game. The bucket is gone, therefore there's no point in continuing to play. This game has been such a weird, frustrating, hilarious, exciting experience. It's been so fun playing through all the endings, trying to figure out what the game is about, while continuously getting further and further lost in the madness of it. If you've enjoyed this series, feel free to subscribe to see more of my face. I hope you have a wonderful day today, and I'll see you next week.